I think a lot of men, they don't know how to approach women. That's why men are on not social media, but dating apps. Because what's happening, non-social men are meeting social women on dating apps. How would you tell, like, what kind of advice would you have for young guys to approach a woman?
The thing that a woman notices is your confidence and the way that you come across. We're humans. We're not, don't put us on pedestals. Walk up to us just like you would anybody else and speak to us just like you would anybody else. How you want to be treated. So, hi, how are you? Don't understand that rejection is part of life. Like, don't let that be the determining factor of where you're going.
Right.
If she's going to say, I'm not interested, it's okay. You took a chance.
Yes.
And that chance could lead you to so much more. So just walk up to her, hi, how are you? I would love to get to know you. Are you single? If she says, no, I'm not single. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it, and walk away. You don't need to throw games at it. It's not, let me have my friend go over and get her number. No, none of that. Just women are going to notice your confidence. They're going to see how you are. And that, if she is single and she's available, she's going to respect that. If she's a good woman.
Because a lot of guys tend to want to be witty, funny, then they might say, hey, beautiful, I see you with nice hair. Or they yell out from whatever, hey, I see you, nice legs. Do you work out a lot? Or, hey, can I get your number? What kind of, is that a turn off automatically?
Catcalling, hey, baby, hey.
Yeah,
So,
And I don't like somebody, screaming from a corner. I'd rather have them come straight to my face, even in front of my girlfriends, and just say, hi, what's your name? Just be upfront.
Very fit, who's in the gym. Is it okay for a man to approach you at a gym? Well, not say you, but a woman.
Say that if you see somebody in the gym that you like, I wouldn't go over to her when she's working out. Let her finish her workout. Maybe in passing, when you're walking out, she happens to be walking out with you. Yes.
Okay.
Because if she's in the middle of working out, it's just, I'm going to tell you, it's not the time. I know that's hard.
It's hard.
It is hard, but that does turn a woman kind of she's I'm in my zone. I have had people actually send me DMs and say, I seen you working out and I didn't want to interrupt you.
Is that creepy? Is that okay?
That kind of makes you go, I don't know if I want to go back to the gym.
Okay, so you got to tiptoe the line, fellas. So
don't ask the spotter.
Okay.
Don't ask. Don't tell her, hey, I can take some pictures for you or some video. Don't do that now.
Yeah, do you need help? Don't do any of that.
No, just observe, sit back.
So what do you say to women who are probably misguided by what that is? How can they even that was what I was getting to. How can they even say, hey, this man is not a narcissist. This is just how he thinks based on what I'm saying,
Take your time. Get to know that person.
Mm-hmm.
Be honest. Be upfront. Don't play games.
Yes, because we can't read your mind. So
a man's only gonna value you if you show that you're valuable. If you're gonna go and jump into bed with a guy on the first day, then don't expect him to respect you.
Yeah.
And think that, oh, no, I can have a guy pay for my dinner and I can go on a trip with him, but I don't need to give him any ties. If you actually believe that, then don't be mad when you get hurt.
Yeah.
You want to be respected, you have to respect yourself.
Yeah.
Nothing's for free in life.
Yeah. A lot of time you may think it's him being a narcissist, but he's only treating you based on what you've given him.
Yeah. Because if he's a narcissist or she's a narcissist and she realizes she can't play those games with you, she's going to go to the next person. They're not going to waste their time. If they feel like there's any wiggle room to play around with you, they're going to do it. And fortunately, we're living in a mentally ill society that things are off balanced, and so it's not just men, it's not just women.
All right, so you don't believe in approaching a man, and so.
It's not that I don't believe. I just know that a man's a fisher. He's a hunter. He's that masculine innate. If it's taken away from a man, he might pick up on it just because it's easy at the time. But is he really going to value you long term? I don't know.
Because I think that's one of the biggest things happening right now when we speak about there's a war on men. There's a lot of women who are now saying, I'm just gonna go find my man. I'm just gonna go take it into my hands.
So it's funny you said that, because these men who are physically attractive have 5 or 6 other women.
Yes.
And they don't need to work or put any effort.
Exactly.
So they're bouncing around, and all these women are letting them do whatever because why? Because he's hot?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like a downward spiral, because then that woman who has that physically hot guy can never ever get attracted to anything else after that.
Yeah.
So then she's on this spiral. It's this whole domino effect.
Yeah, and you're right, because I have a friend of mine. He's a handsome guy, a lot like model, all this stuff. I don't think he's never said a word to a woman, but he sleeps with all of them. Like,
see?
They just comes like, hey.
And then like you hear all these women, oh, there's no good guys out there. No, there's a lot of good guys.
Just keep going for the ones that
You're looking at guys that need to be physically attractive and financially stable.
Mm-hmm.
What is going to make a woman a good woman? Like, what are good signs, right?
Yeah.
I think women who have good relationships with their dad.
Okay. Yeah.
Good relationships with their family in general.
Yeah, I believe that 100%.
If she says to you, and you're not, let's say you're not feeling well, let's say you're going through a trouble, it doesn't even have to be sick, you could be going through a hard time, and she's like, what can I do for you? Can I bring you a meal? What do you need? Are they the type that are going to be, oh, no, I have an excuse for everything? Are they making an excuse for everything? Mm-hmm. No, I can't do this because I got this going on. Or are they like, you know what? No, I'm getting it done. Is she a clean person? Is she clean with herself? Does she think that it's okay to burp and fart in front of you? Like these type of things. Like I know people, it's like, it's funny now, like especially on entertainment, they make it funny. Like, oh, that's cool. That's a down to earth girl that she's doing all these things. No, that's not feminine. That's not a masculine man. A man who's gonna wanna like take care of you, be there for you, doesn't want a woman who acts like a man. I'm sorry.
Not at all.
Is she argumentative? That's a big thing. So if everything
that's a red flag right there.
That's a red flag.
Yeah.
So if she is constantly arguing with everything that you say, and she's telling you where you're wrong and where you need to change, huge red flag. Mm-hmm. The green flag to that is she lets you voice your opinion. She might say, you know what, I see where you're coming from. I have a little bit different viewpoint on it, but I see where you're coming from. Mm-hmm. Like that's a proper way to discuss something. And I see this a lot with women. They get into a relationship with somebody when they already know that they like video games and they like shooting and they like hanging out with their boys. And then when they get into the relationship, you need to stop hanging out with that person. Mm-hmm. You turn off the game. Click, turns it off in the middle of a game. Mm-hmm. This is not, if you think a partnership is telling your man what to do, don't be surprised when he doesn't want to marry you. Just being overall positive to like. Those are things that you want to see in the partner that you're with, that they always are looking at the better part. They see you the best that you can be. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%. I tell my wife all the time, like, every problem has a solution. The only thing that does not have a solution may be death, but everything else.
And let's say there's not a solution to it, don't dwell on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. All right, there you go.